So let me see what this wheel wants me to do now. It is Pathfinder. Nice. Okay. Pathfinder it is. Let's see. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Did I finish Act 3? Yes, I did. After streaming for 9 hours on a Sunday. I did. It was one of those streams where I was like, I'm not stopping until I've done this, so. Let's see. Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. There we are. Is it actually starting? It is. Oh, wheel. You're in the way again. There we are. Silly wheel. But yeah, we so after Act 3, the Queen comes and is like, you did great taking over all this territory and stuff and maintaining the armies, but I don't want you to stay as the general, as the commander. So you're going into hell. And I'm like, oh well, fuck. Yeah, you know, it happens. The Queen is like, you're going through this portal into the abyss and basically dealing with the demons. And the only one who's come with me is the Hand of the Inheritor. Well, and my party, of course. Who's like, yeah, I'll help you get back. If you want, you can go back through the portal and find all the loot and probably the strongest mini-boss that exists in the game at that point. Like the loot in thingy. What's it called? Does it actually say here? To the caves. Portal. Wait, can the Hand of the Inheritor? Midnight Vein, yeah. Cardinal mission. What if I try to use my powers to open those old portals? It's unlikely to work. These portals are unlike the seal in Dresden. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you will either destroy them for good or open the path, but not to the place where the portal initially led and where our quarry fled. Okay. A stone at the entrance to these gates looks worn, so there's no doubt that they saw frequent use. So wait, is it this portal? Does that go to the Midnight Vein? Or what? In the cave where you came to this cave? Because I don't remember going through any caves. I just remember this. We just spawned here. That's why I'm like, what? Where to go? What does this all need? Like literally I just had a cutscene and then I was there. And then I looked over the city and talked to the Hand of the Inheritor. That's all I did. this. Okay, there's some loot there. All of the remains of a giant. Deep groove seemingly left by a giant hand, furiously scratching at the stone. Okay, so there was a giant that was held prisoner here, I guess. What's all this? Oh, Suture! What's up? Here's some muttering coming from the pile of bones. Gone. They're all gone. Left me with nothing. Been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. A large giant skull shakes an old acquaintance of yours. The dredge called the Suture climbs out from under it, grumbling and groaning. He notices you. He blinks, and then he says in a tone of extreme melancholy, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations for my newest luxurious palace with a view of Ishiar's best beaches." The dredge mumbles, then without missing a beat, he states wistfully, "I was on my way to see Mistress Arielu, but I can't teleport when I'm like this. Every lousy Bremerock can do it, but I can't. All I could do was reach the Midnight Fane and slip into the rift, but now I can't go no further. So I've been searching for portal keys." Portal keys? You've seen those big things up there on the surface? They were kept closed most of the time, so the slaves wouldn't run away. They can be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find such a key, I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat. And then, who knows, maybe I could have found Mistress Arielu. Is Arielu somewhere around here? You're a funny girl, you are. My mistress, she's like the wind. One moment she's here and the next she's gone. But she loves coming to Alush, to the Abyss. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here. What is this place? It's a little burrow dug by Baphomet's rats in the mansion of the illustrious Lady Nocticula. A former burrow, that is. Once I visited this place with my mistress Arielu on business, and this place was abuzz with life. God. The slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hepzamira was choking the life out of both. You know Hepzamira, do you? Nasty horn-headed Nephilim and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one here. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they all fled. Where did the bones come from? They belong to the giants who used to work in these mines. You don't think Baphomet's minions dug the rocks with their own hands, did ya? This mine was depleted first, so they converted it to a dump. Every time an enslaved giant died, they dumped the carcass here. They dumped the carcass. I'm here to find the source of the Nahindrian crystals. Do you know anything about that? Well, you've just found one. Good for you. Suture sweeps his arm in the white circle. This is the mine where they used to dig the crystals, but it was long ago. They depleted it and left. So the crystals can simply be mined? Simply enough, but not that simply. They can be mined alright, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive, and that's all I know. Are there any other mines? There are several more on the island, as far as I could see, and they all must have been depleted too. Baphomet's gang wouldn't have left this place if they had even a slim chance of finding more crystals. As for there being mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long have they known the secret? What is this secret you're talking about? Those crystals can be used in many ways. If you're talking about magic powers that can be extracted from a crystal and poured into a demon, no one could ever do it before my mistress. Even now, only a select few know how to do it. My mistress? I mean, Lords Baphomet and Discari are no fools to share that kind of knowledge with the entire Abyss. Okay, everything is clear. Die, demon! No, I wouldn't attack Suture. You know what? You better look around real close. Maybe you'll find a key, a portal key. It looks like a faded piece of glass, but it's filled with power. It'll shine purple. I'll walk around too, search some more. Oh. Boots of Stampede. Adds their rank in athletics skill as a bonus to the damage roll on a successful charge attack. Honestly, not bad. What kind of boots do I have? Expedition boots. Oh, that's give me confidence. I can't have both. That's a little bit too bad. Okay. I guess, what's your athletics? +3. Okay, fine. You're not getting them. Yeah, none of you are good with athletics. I am, but only mostly because I have the boots on. Okay, well, if I could give them to my pets, I would. Huh. Key to the Nexus portals. I guess Suture didn't really have a lot of searching. He didn't really search well, that's what I'm saying. I found the portal key. I guess we're not telling him. I can't even tell him. Be like, hey, I found one. Okay. Oh, there's a succubus. Though it seems incredible, the deformed succubus's body still contains a flicker of life. As you approach, she opens her eyes. Her lips crusted with blood release a groan. You, Baphomet's spawn. Run. Run through your portal. You run too, Hebzamira. You think you're strong, but Our Lady in Shadow is stronger. She will get her revenge anyway. Let's heal the succubus. Okay, well, oddly the healing power have no visible effect. She just moans, slightly shakes her head, and stares at you with her dull green eyes. Who did this to you? Hebzamira. The succubus groans with hatred through her lips, half sealed with clotting blood. I've been following them. Wanted to warn Our Lady. Curses on Baphomet and his spawn. What are Baphomet's spawn doing here? Crystals. They've been mining crystals. They said it's to attack the Crusaders, but I believe they want to attack the realm of Our Lady in Shadow. We just got here and we're already tangled up in some web of intrigue. How's that for dumb luck? The ones who maimed you, where did they go? Through the portal. The succubus's green eyes brighten. Are you chasing them? Find them. I'll get my revenge even after I die. Having lost the last of her strength, the succubus drops her head onto her chest, and she adds in a wheezing voice, My key. I've got it hidden in a lesser shaft, not the one with the bones, and another one in a bigger shaft among the old tools. Find them. Follow their trail through the portal. Do I just kill? Might as well just finish. Like, she was dying anyway. The healing had no effect. Might as well. Not let her suffer any longer. Some elven notes. Oh, there's the other one. Nice. If they went through the portal, you must have killed them, yeah. Okay, so... I did have one thing I wanted to do in the Midnight Fane. Oh, big yawn.
Head on!
It was over here, right? I think. Was it here? Maybe it wasn't. Where was the secret door? Was that here? There was a secret door here, right? I'm not crazy. Was that only available in Act 3? That's weird. Now I'm thinking I should have done that before leaving. But it was such a high knowledge check. Maybe you've never really waited until Act 4 to fully explore. Well, it kind of sucks though, because there was a secret like portal thing that you could there was a normal knowledge arcana check 42, so very high, and whenever I failed it I got teleported into the abyss and basically immediately hit by a bunch of effects, and there's like tons of demons that murder me. I don't know what happens if you succeed, because I didn't succeed. I tried like 3 times I think, and then I was like, well, I'm not gonna bother with this, because I had already been streaming for like 8 hours at that point. 8.5 maybe. So, yeah. Shoot them all. Get him, Bismuth.
Cover me, all right?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You get teleported to the room before this portal on the marks in the ground. When you go there normally, you can see that there are 3 to 5 traps in the ground at that location. Yeah, so but why is there an additional like portal thing there? Why is that there? And why is it not here anymore? Like, it must have some use. Why else would it be there?
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Succeeding teleports you to a different, smaller room with an altar that removes corruption. Is that it? That doesn't seem that great. I'd say save often. I do save very, very often. +3 cold iron, gnome hooked hammer. Pass fortitude saving throw DC 23 or become stunned. If the enemy is stunned this way, they suffer an additional 2d8 piercing damage. Quite good, but fortitude saving throw is one that enemies are very good at.
I will defend my dream.
Okay.
Prepare yourself.
The enemy in this area still gives you nightmares about the first time running into it. Okay. Oh, my dog failed. That's not good.
No match for me.
Well.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Now you know how to deal with it. But the first time you reloaded so many times that you could not beat it. My dog really needs to make that save because it's gonna be a problem. Got to vanish for an hour software demo. Ooh. Good luck. I don't know if it's you demoing, but... Or... yeah, good luck, just in general. You're watching, yeah. Have a good one, Tucci.
The light. Take you.
Nice. That was a good critical. Okay. Please.
Desna, guide my hand.
Please, doggo, save. Okay. It's you next. Save. Yes, okay. We're good. Now, it is taking attacks of opportunity because people forget that the doggo is mine, apparently, every time.
Hear you
I
cry.
really, that glitch really annoys me. It's the worst. People still think the dog is going to bite them. Yeah, apparently. Wonder, are you okay? Why are you not? What do you have? Negative level? Okay, but the negative level shouldn't... Why can't you do anything? Oh, God, you were lying on the floor. Right.
The hell's
I
begging
forgot
me
you were
to
lying on the
stop.
floor. This. Okay, did nothing. Never mind. Aaron. I don't think I need that. I still don't know how Pillar of Life works, because it says you can use a standard action to touch the pillar and heal. But I don't know where the action is. I never actually... This is undead, so this works. So, how do I use the thing? How do I use pillar? Like, how do you use the pillar? It says you can use a standard action to use it to heal, but there's no action that I can see that actually pops up or anything. That's so strange.
Make your peace.
You stay within... Okay, you get healed, good. I mean, I can just walk into it and get healed, apparently. But there's no action to... Like, when they're already in it, they can't use another action to heal again? I feel like they should be able to, right? I don't know.
Run them through. I'll rip you apart.
Maybe I'll have to look up Pillar of Light later and be like, what? How does it work? How does this work? Because it seems like a really good spell, but if I can't use it to its full extent, maybe it's not that good. Okay.
The inheritor, guide my blade. We will win this war. I will help where I can. A bright future awaits.
Yeah, I
In my
can't.
temper.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it just works differently than they actually say it works. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the only reason I even used it in that situation was because there was also an undead that I could harm with it, so it seemed pretty good to do that.
Move out.
Okay, there's a bunch of bones. Oh, what's this? A short spear and a chain shirt, +1. Speed corrosive short spear, not bad. This is playful darkness. Okay, is this the boss? That looks like a boss. Okay.
Out of my way. Pay attention. Die.
Oh, I forgot I wasn't mounted. Immune to magic missile? What? You can't just be immune to magic missile, that's cheating.
I will resist.
So are these undead? Nice.
No match for me.
Okay, just surround this one. Hey, Poke Cake. I'm feeling a bit of a headache today. Oh, that sucks. It's mostly dark. Well, have a good one. Well, try. Hope you recover from your headache. And, yeah, get some rest. I'm doing good. We're just playing some more Pathfinder because the wheel decided we should. As always. Mark of Justice.
The light.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I hope you recover quickly.
Let's hear you cry.
Okay, here come the Greater Shadows. Okay, they're draining strength. Annoying, but fine. Okay. Okay. Arushale just got absolutely shredded there. Or, not Arushale. Wendua got shredded, sorry. I wasn't sure which one of the two it was for a second. Oh my god. Absolutely destroyed.
Time to share your treasures.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know if that will actually help, will it? I mean, maybe? Inspiring recovery. Lots of negative levels there, that's not good. Munch? No. Nice, good job, Bismuth.
Into the fray.
Okay, this is gonna be problematic.
Run them through.
Tactical.
Yep, this is gonna be
Wounds
really bad.
the end. Desna, guide my hand.
I don't even know when I saved, actually. Did I save just before this? I think I did, but I don't know. Because this is not going well.
Out of my way!
I don't think that helped at all.
Not like this.
Yep, we're just reloading that. We're just reloading that. Okay, so wait, where am I? here.
Skip the pleasantries.
Actually, just inventory. Where's my potions? There we are. And then you. There's it. Okay.
I'll prove I'm the best.
Okay, save.
No one stands in my way. I'll
Give me
rip
retreat
you
already.
apart.
Okay, we don't even catch it flat-footed this time. That's even
They'll
worse.
beg me to stop. This kill is for you. I will resist.
I mean, sorry, not. I meant more like a surprise round. Because he didn't act at all earlier in the first round. Right, lightning bolt. Sure. Well, maybe I should have just gone with the undead damaging maneuver. Oh well.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, that's not good. Are you immune to magic missile? Your boss is. I don't know if you are. Let's just do this. That works.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay. Finger of Death. And then a bunch of. Yep. That's bad. Wow. Really nothing.
Prepare yourself.
How much AC do you have? 53? The fuck? What do you mean 53? That's just like it's asking a kid, like, how much armor class do you think your character has? 53. Are you sure about that? Sure about that? Well, I know it has like shield and all those things, but I don't know what to do about it. Like, maybe I can what's it called? Do I? Yeah, there it is. Break enchantment. I could try that, but I don't have the spell magic, I don't think. Oh, it's only allies, you're right. Then I don't know. I don't think I have any dispel magic. Remove fear, prayer. Must have some dispel. Can I use that? On a, oh wait, is that on a... And one area effect. Oh, wait, no. Never mind, that's the wrong kind of dispel magic. Wait, no, I didn't mean to. I don't think I have. I don't think this is for anything, or like, this doesn't help at all. But that kind of sucks anyway. Like, if I'm supposed to have some kind of dispel, how would I know that when going into this? That's one way of dealing with it. Well, yeah. You already have a way of dealing with it? Do I though? Do I though? I mean, it's humanoid. It's evil. I know it's monstrous. Just gonna do... I mean, it's not extra planar, is it? Gonna try this. Nope. I mean, this is just not gonna work. Unless I get a lucky crit. It's gonna kill my dog again. No, never mind. It's not gonna kill my dog. It's going straight for a Wendowag and a Rochelet. Like, honestly, when I might as well just give up with this. I'm not gonna do this. I just don't care enough. Honestly. I can't even like what you're saying, like negative affinity and damaging it when it's undead and stuff like that. Or the same thing that damages undead also damages it. That's all fine. It's still a very annoying enemy. This for the mice. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. How was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. There you are. You're playing Crime O'Clock. Nice. I don't think I know of that. How was it? What kind of game is that? We are playing some Pathfinder. Tried a bunch of demos from Steam Next Facts. Ooh, nice. Oh, sorry, or I also forgot that you were still here. I just did an automatic shout out as I usually do.
This is my kind of work.
You come in search of cookies because someone ate them all. I'm sorry they ate your cookies. I swear it wasn't me. Even though if I had cookies, I would probably also eat them.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Oh, have a good one, Mons. Good journey home.
Move out.
Oh, what's this? Cookery. Sorry to raid and run, but lunch beckons. Have a good lunch. Enjoy your lunch, and I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you again for the raid. And welcome Love Angel as well.
Head on.
We're just playing some Pathfinder. We played some Thief earlier, that was fun. Someone ate all your cookies, you're starving. Oh no, not the cookies. How could they? Oh, we're back here, I see, okay. I think I know. Okay, so that is just a different area, different way to get there. Why does this look suspiciously like the Baldur's Gate 2 engine? It is very much like the Pathfinder games are very much like the Baldur's Gate games. They're made by people who have definitely been inspired by the Baldur's Gate series and things like that. They're very good, except they're also very long. I've been playing this one for nearly 100 hours now, and I don't know when I'll even reach the end. We're currently in the Abyss, which is basically hell. So it's full of demons and bad creatures. It's pretty awful.
Cover me, all right?
We're fighting this playful darkness thing. I've been trying to, at least. I
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
constantly get murdered by it, so... Well, that was rude. Bismuth. Okay, damage undead. Nice. Heal yourself a bit. This. Kill. Nice. Darren. You also damage undeads. That wasn't a very good roll. Oh well. Nice. Critical hits.
I will resist.
Your dads. This thing Nice. So it has 53 AC, which means we basically can't really hit it. I keep trying, but it's not really working, to say the least. They have two different death pages, so I didn't realize they're the same people that the other Pathfinder game. Yeah, it's the same same company. I assume you're talking about Kingmaker. I never really got into Kingmaker because I didn't like the timed mechanic that they had. Oh, leave my dog alone. That's so rude. Damage.
Into the fray.
Okay. Do I have anything here? I have lightning storm. Freedom of movement, animal growth. That's not going to help. I mean, fish missile could maybe work. Launch a fish at it. I have so many things. Wild Hunt Archer? I don't think they will do much. Healing. No, I think we just attack it. I don't need to know what else to do.
Let's hear you cry.
I missed. Okay. Missed. Again. Oh, jeez.
Prepare yourself.
Just roll a 20. Oh.
I'll rip you apart.
Come on, you can do this. No. Every time. Mirror image.
Time to share your treasures.
I can't really do anything else. Yeah, hit the mirror images.
Tactical retreat. No.
Okay, he's fine. One more damage and dead. 17. That's he has so much health. How am I supposed to deal with this? Thank you so much for the follow, Love Angel.
Run them through.
I can't hit him. Restoration dispels all temporary negative levels. Yeah, it doesn't heal them. This does heal them, but it doesn't bring them back to life. I don't think. I don't think bringing my dog back to life is actually important issue here. It's more important that I actually do a lot of damage. Okay. 77 damage. I mean, it's something. He succeeded, sadly. Because he has a plus 29. He can't even fail that. What am I supposed to do? How? This thing is too strong. I don't think that will work. I mean, I guess quarry can be useful. Just range spawned it.
No match for me.
Just miss everything. Woljif, I think you're going to die. So I don't know what you can do here that will save you. Playful Darkness only needs a few pets and some food and they'll be your new dog. That's how it works. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if it wants to be my dog. It seems to want to kill me. Blink. And then hope he misses? I guess? Woljif is really just trying to stall here. I don't think I have anything else he can do. Miss. Oh. He tried. You know? He tried. Do we have...
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Jeez.
Out of my way.
Miss. Okay. Well, the Shadow Demon's helping. That's good. Arm Undead's 29 damage. It's something. I don't know if heal's better. Overcoming spell resistance is still a thing, and it has 36, so it won't be difficult. Just need a very good hit. Nope. Oh, 46, not bad. Okay, we did it. We're over halfway. I just got murdered, but that's okay. It happens. Oh god. Slowly everyone is dying.
The light, take you.
No. Okay, wait, I'm still alive. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay. I don't think... Oh, jeez. I mean, the Fortitude saving throw will always succeed on, I think. know. Do I just try to heal it again? I mean, it does 70 damage, which is decent. But it's only if it succeeds. Which it didn't. At least me summoning the shadow demons is actually working, but...
Make your peace.
Okay, we still need to roll 20s.
They'll beg me to stop.
Oh. Windrock needed 17s there, but still failed. Need some cheating on them dice? Yeah, I do.
Into the fray!
Okay, well let's just do this. 33. Okay. Shadow Demon. 24, 10, 12, not bad. Well. Come on, criticals, please. Please. Okay. 38. Please. Windog, please. Oh my god. This is bad.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
It's not guiding the blade very well, Sela. It's not working. Another heal. Please succeed. Miss! Miss! You had to roll a 4 and you failed. Darren. Please. At least the Shadow Demon is doing good.
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
Oh, that crit! 124. Come on. Please. Please. It's so close. Oh, he murdered the Shadow Demon again. Oh, you're still alive?
The light, take
Come on. Nope. Nope. How much health does it have? 39. I can't do that with... I mean, maybe if I roll very well, maybe this can kill. But I think heal if I hit is way more likely. Plus, even if I don't hit, or at least heal if it hits, it kills. If I don't hit, it summons the Shadow Demon who might kill, so... Miss. Well, it fails to overcome the spell resistance. Would have had to roll an 18. That's fair. There's Shadow Demon though. Aaron, run away. Go Shadow Demon. 21. Okay, we need to do 38 damage.
Desna,
Please.
guide my hand.
One hit. We have 10 chances.
They'll beg me to stop.
Oh! Finally kills the Shadow Demon.
I'm alright.
That's so rude. Wait, how is Sela still standing? What the hell? What is... Last Stand. Oh, right, you have Last Stand. I forgot. I was like, how are you still alive? But she's immune to damage for this round still. And then she's gonna die. Make it count. You didn't make it count. You didn't make it count. Darren. I do need to make sure it's in the circle. It is. 32. Oh, no, it keeps healing as well. That's the main problem. Come on. Please. Oh my god.
No match for me.
No. Sela. Okay, that's bad. Darren, I believe. Actually, do I believe? 46. $29. 37. What do you mean 37? 46 minus 29 is not 37. Who did the math here?
I will resist.
Oh my god. Why can't we kill this thing?
I'll rip you apart.
Please, Wondwalk, a single crit. No, he's coming. He's coming. Oh lord. Oh lord, he coming. What? Wait, wait, what? Wait. What? So I did channel positive energy damage on that. I dealt 27 damage. Then he made an attack of opportunity against Darren. And he took damage. Why is there a trike suddenly? It was already there, it was just on the ground. Bismuth is one of the animal companions. It's a Rishlays. Wait, was that... Did Darren have... what was the thing? Oh... The Stormlord's Resolve, I think. It grants the wearer an electric shield that deals 1d6 plus wearer's level electric damage each time an enemy lands a hit against the wearer, as well as electricity resistance 30. I think? Is that right? Oh my god, it was. Because plus 14 from the level and plus 14 from the Mark of Justice. We killed him by running away. We killed him by running away. Oh my god. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Okay, Darren.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
No, I know the world's not ending just yet, but please, can you heal my dog? I would like it if you heal my dog. Where's the breath of life? I can't.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Target is not recently dead. Can I do it on... Shit. Do I have... I thought I had like a heal animal companion thing. Do I not? Oh, raise animal companion. There it is. We're good. Yay, Togo! Togo, you're good! You're fine. Oh. Oh my god. What do we get for that? Mithril Speed Scimitar plus 2. I mean, that's not bad. Short spear, change. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Build Banshee, Flex Series Wound, Poison of Blur, Potion of Invisibility, Scroll of Mind Blank, Belt of Giant Strength plus 4, not bad. We should do this so you can see. I'm still trying to cure my negative levels, but it's impossible. Band of Vast Intelligence plus 4. Amulet of Mighty Fist plus 1. Ring of Evasion. Not bad. Brace of Armor plus 5. And a Cloak of Resistance plus 3. Oh, we are very hurt by this. We are very hurt. Where's that ring? There it is. You can have this. And you have Vast Intelligence plus 6. I forgot you had that. That's a pretty fancy one. Plus 3. That's plus 4. Who has one that I can replace? Oh, there you go. There you go. And Brace of Armor plus 5. Old Jiff. There you go. And my dog can have those. Okay. Manual of Quickness of Action. What? The stick tome contains tips on coordination, exercise, and balance, but entwined within the words is a powerful magical effect. If anyone reads this book, she permanently gains a +2 inherent bonus to her dexterity score. Once the book is read, the magic disappears from the pages and becomes a normal book. Oh, fancy. Okay, it was pretty worth it. Cold Iron Dagger plus 1, Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds, Headband of Vast Intelligence plus 2. Okay, so who gets the plus dex? That is the question. Maybe Wenduog? I think Wenduog does. Where is it? Use. Nice. Get that 28 dex. And then we get a bunch of other stuff. Helmet of Weakening Torture. That sounds bad. Whenever the wearer of this helmet lands a hit with a melee weapon, the target must pass a fortitude saving throw or suffer bleed damage that equals the wearer's strength modifier for 1d4 rounds. This bleed doesn't stack with itself, but stacks with bleed effects from other sources. Need to rest actually.
No one stands
I
in
do
my
want
way.
to. Do I want to wear this? No, I need the wisdom as well. Who? I mean, you don't need this. You don't need this helmet. Like it's Doomguy's helmet, but you don't need that. You don't need it. You can have this one. There we go. Much better. Actually, Urusha, you can have this helm. Nice. Beautiful. You look wonderful. Okay, well... There's loot here. How did I miss that? Oh no, that's just the rope thing. Why is that indicated as loot? It's not really. Okay, let's go back out. We desperately need to heal and rest. Can I actually... I can't leave, can I? To the abyss, Fane's lower floor. Don't think I can leave anymore. Because this would be the exit. But they probably blocked it, so I couldn't leave. The queen locking me into the abyss. It's quite rude, if you ask me. Okay, leave. So now we're in the abyss. I don't know if we can get a good rest in the abyss though, that's the main problem. Can I, maybe I can ask the Hand of the Inheritor, like, do you have some healing? Mr. Angelman, do you have some healing for me? What should I be wary of? Beware every shadow, this is the abyss. A plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We don't belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us inside will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. Well, that sounds lovely. It's a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or of the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed already how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, he doesn't have any healing for me. That's a shame. That is a shame. I guess we'll have to... I did use all of my charges. I do a heal. Do a heal. There we go. That is most of my big spell slots. But that's okay. Let's see what's over here. Is there anything over here? That doesn't really look like it. Okay. Do we just go through this spooky portal thing? I guess it's the only other way to go. Spooky portal thing. Let's go. And hope I don't immediately get into a fight again. The stones of the arch emit a revolting high-pitched shriek. In response to these vibrations, the particles of ash and grit under your feet float upward. They gather together and violently twist themselves into a whirlwind, at the heart of which an ember of magic flame ignites. The fire becomes brighter until you see a strange city inside the flames, featuring aerial spires, staircases that lead into the void, and streets entangled in a way that contradicts any logic or common sense. You see buildings that seem to be caught in an endless loop of crumbling and rebirth from ruin, islands that float in the ether, and alleyways that disappear and reappear again in different location a few moments later. The city is reminiscent of a grimacing clown, one that makes mocking faces and changes its expression every second. Here and there you see other glints of lights flashing on the city streets. After you look closer, you realize that the lights radiate from other arches, similar to the one before you. The gold coin with Baphomet's mark, which you found on Darazan's body, reacts to the revolting sounds by vibrating. The coin appears to be an enchanted item set to resonate magically with the arch, possibly serving as a tool of some sort. Damn old cities, always with a confusing building style. Yeah, it's very confusing. Let's see if I can figure it out. I can. You notice that the entire city appears to be littered with an intricate network of portals, with the arches serving as artifacts allowing you to access the alien network. Interacting with the arches seems to require formulating a clear request in your mind, at which point the magic will transfer you to another portal along the network. Okay. Determine the arch's origin. We fail. It's entirely unclear why someone would bother to create a portal that leads to an empty cave with nothing inside. That is a little bit strange, but it's probably because they did mining here for the crystals. And I failed the knowledge arcana as well. Great. You failed to figure out how all those intertwined spells operate, but your common sense helps with the mystery. You intuit that those who built this thing were unlikely to want everyone to use it to go back and forth whenever they please. Even the abyss must have places that are off limits to lesser creatures. Perhaps the arches are sealed with some sort of lock, and where there are locks, there must be keys. Oh no, where we are is like just a cave. You know the cave we came out of with the giant portal there? It's just a cave. But we know that they were mining for certain crystals there, so I don't know why the character didn't just know that. But game logic, I guess. Identify the place you're seeing. Judging by its surreal architecture, its chaotic conglomerations of houses right in the middle of the streets, and by the large number of islands that hover in the air or float in random directions, what you see is some sort of demonic city. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Good job. You did it. Did you really need to... It's like, oh, what you see is a city. Oh, great. I needed to know. I wasn't sure if what I saw was a city, you know. Let's touch the whirlwinds. The magic engulfs your body, drips down your skin, and makes you feel slightly tingly. The vibration becomes wilder, reverberating within your body with a nauseating echo. You feel like a boulder set in the cup of a catapult, ready to be flung at any moment. Okay, well, let's just use it. Oh. Oh, you need a special talisman to use Alishinra's portal network. Can I... So I can't use it? What? Oh, wait. So what? Wait, what then do I do? Special talisman coins, but I have a coin. I have the coin. I have a coin. Is that game? That's very anticlimactic. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to just use it. I don't know why I can't. Angel, sir. I don't know how the portal works. I've got a key to the portal that the demons who mine the crystals apparently used to leave this place. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I'll show open the portal. Oh, we need him to do it? Okay, fine. Shaking my head. I thought I could figure it out, but no, we're too stupid. We need an angel to do it. I have reason to believe that the Nahindrian crystals were mined here in the mines. So the course of our troubles, these powerful crystals can be mined from the soil of the abyss as if they were ordinary minerals. I was convinced that the secret of their origin must be more complicated than nefarious. But this new knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. Hepzimira was in charge of the mines. She's an old and dangerous adversary, a Nephilim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Now I see it, the path you have stepped onto is dangerous, or we have stepped into. But it is the right one. The demons you have encountered before, even Darazand, were just officers in the Abyssal army, whereas Hepzimira is a true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she is behind the secret of these cursed crystals. I dread to think what she's capable of doing with them. A dying succubus told me about the conflict between Nocticula's and Baphomet's servants. Not at all surprised, the alliances are fragile. Okay, well, that's all I learned. I've learned everything I wanted to know. It's time to open a portal. Oh. What? Wait. So we opened a separate portal. Can't we just use the gateway thing? Oh, okay. After approaching the portal, the angel freezes. Heaven above, just look at that. I see the pattern of sky-piercing spires and steep domes set against the midnight sky. This is Alishanira, the damned city of Nocticula. That's where our enemies were heading. You think you're quick, huh? Well, I'm quicker. Oh. Suture. What? Well. Suture stole the key. You would think that the Hand of the Inheritor, one of the most powerful angels, could stop a little dredge from stealing a key from him, but no. Apparently, he's just incompetent. The angel's blade is just a moment too late to touch the skin of the demon who rushes into the portal. That cunning creature has stolen our key. The portal is inactive again. I swear, even the lowest of abyssal creatures are disgusting and despicable. Well, I've got a second key. I have two, so it's fine. We're good. The portal leads to Shanira. What could this mean? We'll be looking for a particular clutch of demons among thousands of their kind. Blah, blah. Okay, step into the portal. Let me tell you something, champion. We're going to Alishanira, the city of cunning and seduction. As sad as I am to admit it, we are unlikely to find our enemies in the Nahindrian crystals they took without the aid of the denizens of this hideous place. If Hepzimira has something to do with all this, we'll need another demon that matches her powers. We will need to find a way to make contact with one of the city's rulers. On that point, we now know that there is a conflict brewing between Nocticia and Baphomet. I will not be welcome in this dark place, but I have prepared for this. I will cast a spell on myself so that not a single denizen of this plane whose soul is devoted to evil will be able to see or hear me. Invisible, I will follow you and protect you from all dangers and temptations of this place as best I can. Okay, that's good. So he's just gonna make himself invisible to everyone but us, apparently. I guess that works. Yeah, he realized that they might not be happy to see angels, you know? So, invisibility it is. Too bad he couldn't use those amazing powers to stop one little demon creature from taking a key from from him. But you know. Okay, well, where are we? We're in the slums. Look, another mortal. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Alishanera's guests nowadays. Merchants, travelers, demonologists, every kind of filth. Oh. Buildings shifting around like that. What the? What? It's based on my camera angle? But why? That's weird. Okay. I mean, there's loot there though. How do I get up there? But this shifts around as well, see? I kinda did. You can see down here that we didn't come off very well. My dog is fine. So Sila's on death's door, Woljif is on death's door, I'm on death's door. I have 3 negative levels. Let's see, how much strength damage did I have? 4 strength damage. Woljif has 1 negative level, Sila has 2. Windwag has 1. Zelda has 5 and is on death's door. Bismuth has 2 and is on death's door. My dog has 4. What happened? We fought some kind of shadow demon creature thing, which had 53 AC and over 500 health. And, well, it drained levels. Yeah, it's actually explaining it here. Turning the camera, you can just change the city itself. So it is the camera, that's weird.
I finished here. Is there more?
The abyss is chaos and everything in it is constantly changing, in both nature and appearance. Even the architecture of the city is in constant motion. This is the guiding principle of its design. How can I get up there? don't know. Playful Darkness. Yeah, it was called Playful Darkness. We did get a lot of loot from it though. Like, let's see. Where is it? So we got, well, the Ring of Evasion. I think we got a headband of Vast Intelligence plus 4. Vast Intelligence plus 2 as well. We got a Helmet of Weakening Torture. Belt of Giant Strength plus 4. What else? I don't know. A lot. A lot. There's probably... I think we had like an Amulet of Mighty Fist plus 1. Cloak of Resistance plus 3. Oh yeah, the Scimitar as well. You're right. Mithril Speed Scimitar plus 2. Which I'm tempted to use, but I think Rupturing Storm is just better. Like the one additional attack does not outdo the fire damage. I'm pretty sure. And the plus 4 enchantment enhancement instead of plus 2. I'm just checking because yeah, there it is. That is very odd. So strange. Okay, we can climb to the rooftops apparently. The Bad Luck Tavern. Oh, maybe I want to go to the Bad Luck Tavern. That sounds like a great time. Don't you think? Oh. This ring allows casting an improved version of Prismatic Spray once per day as a 17th level wizard. The wearer can recharge this ring by consuming spells for which the sum of their levels must be equivalent to at least 9. I mean, sure, I'll take it. I don't think I'll use it, but that works.
Pay attention.
That's fine.
This is my kind of work.
Move out.
This place is very cramped. Ah, there we go. That's better. Oh, there's a gateway over here. Oh, but we can only go back to the Nexus. Meeting with Darren? What? Darren has promised to entertain the commander once they found their feet in the abyss. Commander should visit the count in the Nexus when the time is right. What? When is the time right, though? That's a good question. Art of making friends. Try to secure an audience with the city's rulers. Learn more about the leaders. Become famous. Oh, I need to become famous now. Can we become famous, do you think? I hope they don't mind my trike just wandering in, you know. Sorry, they're a bit big. You already are famous? I don't think I am. At least not in this city. I'm just taking all their wine. Steal their wine. Okay, let's talk to this bartender. A wrinkled demon with broken fangs and missing eye stands before you. The eye socket is occupied by a large, squirming, multi-legged insect. Oh god, that's not great. It seems to not cause the demon any discomfort. He greets you with the venom in his tone. Welcome to bad luck, I'm Burgos, the innkeeper. Our establishment upholds a high standard of service, in that it's better to eat and drink here instead of a ditch. Seabeer at your own risk. Drown the rest of your life in cheap swill, or purchase goods of the highest quality and dubious origin. Upon giving your entourage an appraising look, the demon adds in a silken voice, we accept payment in gold and slaves. Dirty floor, terrible booze, a clientele of scoundrels, each one more dreadful than the last, and an innkeeper who's a crook and probably a creep. Ah, the perfect venue to celebrate our arrival in this godforsaken place. Who wants to keep me company and maybe even entertain other patrons with a few Crusader songs? I doubt they've heard them before. I am the commander of the Galarian Crusaders. Show some respect. I don't think they'll like that. Considering, you know, the Crusaders were kind of fighting the demons, I think saying that in, like, a demon tavern is not going to go over well. Just, I've got a sense that that might be, like, a bad thing to do. I need a room for the night. Before we talk business, can we have a glass of something to celebrate not being dead? Innkeeper, bring out your strongest stuff. You're looking at Galarian's finest crusaders, and we're here to drink. If you want my strongest, pay up front. And pay for the beds while you're at it, because you won't be walking out of here on your own. There'll be 2,000 gold. Poor. I mean, now I am poor, because 2,000 gold is a lot for just drinks and beds. But fine. I mean, I have a lot. I'm saying I'm poor, but that's not true. Tankards of bubbling liquid appear in your and Wendwalk's hands. The drink smells of tar and soot. Lovely. Wendwalk looks around, her eyes burning with curiosity. Yeah, we've come a long way from home, but I like the madness of this place. Maybe we'll kill someone today. Right here in this inn, you and me. Meeting your gaze, Wendwalk gives you a teasing wink. So, what should we drink to? Oh god. Since we're celebrating, I say we place a small wager to see which of us can outdrink the other. Drink to the fun and adventure that await us. Drink to you and me. We should honor our comrades who are now fighting demons on Galarian, or to the fallen. Let's drink to fun and adventure. Oh yes, my instincts tell me that an exciting mission awaits us. Fortitude save. Did I save? I did. Yes. I rolled a 2. I couldn't have failed, but still. You never know. You never know. I don't know if I could fail on a 1. I don't think it works that way. The poison brought to you by the innkeeper tastes awful as it smells. However, the impressive potency promised was clearly no lie. Your vision blurs slightly and your heart beats faster, causing blood to rush through your body and filling it with heat. Ah, what a delicious abomination. I swear it's even worse than that liquor made from venomous spiders, but I like it. Windwalk's voice is softer than usual, relaxed. It's just like everything here. Disgusting but strong. That's what tempts me about Alishinera. What about you? place is full of deception. I mean, I don't know if I want to say I like it here too. And violence and sin run rampant here. How could you enjoy it? It's Wenduag. Of course she just enjoys that. Let's just say don't be too quick to judge. You're right. We shouldn't let our guard down or they'll devour us, you know. Wenduag looks at you with respect. You're not like the other Uplanders. Blind fools, the lots of them, but you always keep your wits about you, like me. Must be why we get along so well. The tankard is raised for a new toast. Let's drink to the two of us being alike, to the evil beasts howling in our souls. The Uplanders will always know we're different. They are cattle, we are predators. That's why we need to stick to the pack and never trust strangers. Oh, another fortitude save. Is this one more difficult? No, it was the same. Newman! Yeah! Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. We're in the abyss. I did find you. I did. It wasn't too difficult. Your name stands out. I hope you're doing well though. We're just drinking in a tavern in the abyss with some demons, having a great time. I played some thief earlier, we stole some stuff. You know, all the normal things that people do. Very normal things. Your face goes numb and the world around you begins to rotate slowly as if it seeks to whirl you off into some strange dance. Oof. Wenduag stops drinking for a moment and some of her drink spills onto the sticky floor. The huntress's movements retain their grace but become less coordinated. After struggling to push some air down her alcohol-scorched throat, she ardently declares, "Speaking of strangers, Galfrey's a real bitch. She sensed you were stealing her glory and would soon take her kingdom, so she got rid of you. She thought you'd die here. Fat bloody chance. We'll go back and get what's ours." You really are upset with her. Wendover gives you a fierce, defiant look. You're damn right I'm upset. On your account, by the way. Well, and mine, it goes without saying. I also shed blood in those battles, and as we sit here, Galfrey is tossing our triumphs into the latrine. You've been in pubs that resemble this, oof. With the flames going here as well. Like flaming pits of something. I don't even know. Spider webs like this. A gateway to the unknown. Sounds about right, yeah. The one you play D&D and used to have an open fireplace? Ooh, fancy. It's not our place to question. I don't... you know what? You're right. Go to the abyss, Galfrey. Yeah, go to the abyss, and we'll come back and take your kingdom for ourselves. Here's to our kingdom. There we are. We succeeded again. This was a slightly more difficult one. Oh, the previous one was more difficult as well. But we keep rolling higher. Actually rolled an 8 this time, imagine. After another sip, you finally feel really good. The cozy interior of the inn invites you to stay here forever among its patrons, who may have their quirks, but are still charming in their own eccentric ways. You find yourself thinking the floor looks exceptionally soft, comfortable, and would no doubt be the perfect place for a nap. The warrior's speech is now quite slurred, and her voice is soft, heartfelt, and surprisingly friendly. You know what? Screw 'em all. Let's stay here. What do we need those uplanders for anyway? All their stupid rules, Orders, their cautious chatter behind our backs. We'll conquer a kingdom here. You rule it, and I'll be your warlord. We'll fight for ourselves instead of nonsense like loyalty, duty, and love. It's all garbage. Especially love. Am I right? God. I'm not on the new PC, no. No, the new PC is over there. It's still a working process. I've basically installed everything, so the processor is what I did last. But I need to do the cabling and stuff and make sure that when I start moving stuff over from this one to that one, that everything is set up, and I want to take my time for that. Because making sure that Windows gets transferred and that I don't lose any files and things like that is quite important. I don't want to mess that up. Plus I want to make sure that everything works before I actually plug it in. Right now the fans in the case don't actually do anything yet, so I have to double check that and see why. It might be because of the controller not going off yet, but I'm not sure how that works. Okay, so okay, maybe jumpers on backwards like me in the morning. Maybe. Maybe. It could be that. Of course they're fiction, but what else to die for if not those fictions? Gold, power, and a hearty meal? That's also nonsense. It may be foolish to die for love, but there's no shame or regret in it. Nah, I'd rather not die at all. Dying in the name of things is the Uplanders' game. But I want to live. Winnock forces out a laugh, but you still catch the doubt that appeared in her eyes after your words. Looking at you helplessly, Winnock goes limp and begins to slide to the floor. It's time for this cat to take a nap somewhere warm. Can I hold on to you? Looks like the floor is about to jump up and hit me. The huntress's claws clutch your clothes and she hangs on to you. She presses her head against your chest, closes her eyes, and when her mind is already somewhere else, she whispers sleepily, "You'll take care of me, won't you?" Yeah, sure. There we go. It's been 8 hours. Everyone is fine. We're all healed up. We're all good. Yay. I don't know. That was a skip and off. Okay. I thought it would go into another cutscene or something, but no. There's a slave over there. Make sure that the hard drive with all the episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine is working properly. Yeah. I need to save those for sure. Can't lose any of those episodes. Wait, did we go back outside? I guess we had a rest. Maybe we talk to the innkeeper again. Hey Burgaz, thanks for the room. It was nice. Bad booze or bargain. What brings you here? Where can I find Executa? The demon goggles, then bursts into deafening laughter. Tiny bugs fly out of his maw, wiping away bloody tears and giggling. He grabs a particularly nimble insect and tosses it back down his gullet. What? Kinda gross? Sure. You can find her in the palace, mortal. The thing is, she won't see just anyone. The last person who had the nerve to show up uninvited now lives in the catacombs, and everyone calls him Scrap. Care to guess why? I don't know who you think you are, but you will not be allowed on her doorstep unless she invites you herself. And to receive an invitation from Nocticula, you've got to be an influential and renowned figure in El Shinera. Or you could do something to piss her off. Sometimes those two things are one and the same. Angering a ruler in their own domain? Sounds exceptionally stupid and dangerous. When do we start? Yeah, I feel like my companions are bad influence on me. I just have the feeling, you know, that maybe the companions I chose are a little bit of... they might not be good people. I don't know, maybe. I just got that inkling, you know. The demon's voice drops to a whisper. By the way, I have something unique I can offer only to you. An Hindrian crystal. It holds incredible power. Fascinating, I'm interested. Oh, how much? I don't know about that. 50,000? I think that's sus, you know? I think that's pretty sus. Because it's where +1 competence bonus on knowledge world skill checks. It's not even that good. Sell bulk. Boom, boom, boom. And like the quotation marks, yeah, it's a very good way to show that it's maybe not the case. Sell all those, sell that, sell that, sell that. I'll sell. Oh, I wanted to sell one of them. I'll sell 3 of these. Actually, no, I have my defense +2. I'll keep those. Sell that. Sell that. What else? What else? I think that's most of it. I have a lot of stuff. I could probably just sell a bunch of these as well because I never use them, but I might as well keep them for a rainy day or something. You never know. I'm just gonna check with because some of these I might be able to just sell anyway. Sell that. Sell that. Vulture +2, +1. Anything that's +1 or +2, generally, without anything else, I'll just sell. They're not good enough anymore. And some I can't really use anyway. Or at least I don't have anyone that I want to use it. We're gonna like get a lot of money from this, aren't we? Do you think I should buy the Nahindrian crystal he's got anyway? Just because I can? Okay, got that, and then I think we're basically through. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. There we go. There we go, the beautiful, the Nahindrian crystal, yep. An obvious fake made for gullible fools, yep. But I gave the money to him anyway, because, you know, why not? Well, I knew it was a fake, but I didn't see any problem with it. I have enough money. How do I earn an invitation? You feel called out as well? Oh. I don't think you're gullible. Your chances are slim, but you look cocky, so you could try the gladiator fights in Battle Bliss. Everybody loves a good butcher. Ooh, gladiator fights. You will face an Nahindrian League champion. Your death will be a symphony of suffering the audience will forever remember. Most can only dream of such a fate. You can then, you can cozy up to someone in the upper city. You regret those words? I don't know. I don't think you're gullible. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. The more influential your patron, the more respect you will be shown. Just remember that in Alushanira, only the most skilled predators make it to the top, like a Lady Valexia. More often than not, their offer of friendship is an introduction to their intrigues, and it will get into your head, twist your thoughts, and make you hate yourself, and make you destroy everything you ever loved with your own hands. That's their idea of fun. That sounds like a toxic relationship to me, you know? If you know how to, shall we say, solve problems, you could try to get under Shamira's wing. She presides over the harem of ardent dreams in the middle city, and rules Alushanira. Lady Nocticula does not stoop to such trifles herself. Commanding the city is dirty, bloody work, and Shamira is always in need of capable assistance. Okay. Walk through the slums. Everyone you'll see tried to climb higher but fell into a trap. There are plenty of warnings in their incoherent ramblings. Okay, fine. Piss off. Well, I will. I will. Okay, so... Hi. The sounds around you fade and the world is plunged into eerie silence. Street noise never ceases in Alushanira, but even it has disappeared. You are surrounded by thick and impenetrable darkness from which 3 pairs of shimmering eyes observe you. A sibilant whisper reaches your ears. Explain yourself. You first. Courageous, brazen, incomprehensible. Nazirius? I am Nazirius. I kill. The monster's whispered hiss sounds more like an icy blast of wind than human speech. It's impossible to say whether it's boasting, threatening, or simply stating a fact. Minago the Lilitu purchased your death. Incomprehensible. You are immortal. Killing you is easy. Why did she not kill you herself? Why me? A trap? An opportunity? An enigma. In serious, what are you? Ooh, I succeeded. Because I couldn't fail. There was a Fey Lord. There was an opulent court. There was a court executioner. The Lord was generous, gave the gift of death to many. Everything is different now. The Lord is overthrown, the court is disbanded, the executioner is gone. Now here I am, peddling death. You realize you are facing an Anku. These evil creatures have control over the shadows and often serve powerful Fey Lords as executioners and assassins. It's not surprising this creature makes a living on Shinira as a killer for hire now that its master is gone. And yet this Anku looks unusual even for a Fey. The creature must have somehow become tied by blood to the demons during its journey through the abyss. Oh, I succeeded because I couldn't fail, made me giggle. Yeah. Like, if you can't fail, then it's easy to succeed. Just how it works. One shouldn't underestimate mortals. I twice defeated Minago. Clearer now, even more perplexing now. How could a mortal defeat a Lilitu? Trickery? I cannot be tricked. I am here. I will kill you easily. Should we try to intimidate it? I have to roll a 7. Yes! Rolled an 8. It's more than 7. I can do math. I know my numbers. Minago's afraid of you. Why? Something is wrong. The monster lapses into puzzled silence. Minago's not a lord, just a client. The deal can be terminated, but there is a condition. Reputation. A cheated customer means a ruined reputation. Kill Minago, no client, no contract, no problem. We have a deal. Where is she? A house in the lower city appears in your mind. Find her there. Come and kill her. See that you found the Fey form of a shifter. Yeah. I'm on. I did end up murdering the shadow thing, by the way. The darkness. The last. Most people were on the ground, and the way I killed him in the end was having Darren run away from him, which provoked an attack of opportunity, right? So it hits Darren. Darren is has the bracers of the Storm Lord or whatever it's called. That retaliates, and it dies. That was a fun time. That was a good one. The monster silently vanishes. Your ears are once again filled by the ceaseless din of Alishnira's streets. Okay, great. So instead of having to fight that thing, we're just gonna kill Minago, which I'm fine with. Minago is
Over there.
has been a thorn in my side for way too long. This place is very strange. A group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with messy dark hair. Yeah, it looks great. The scene that I can definitely see is amazing. You portrayed it very well, game. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shifts glinting in their hands. The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquize in a surprisingly deep voice. What? You lazy parasites. Who's in charge here? The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally, in a warm, friendly voice. I would like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. Let's don't interfere for now. The beggars whisper among themselves. You manage to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy. Leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses, the young man jots something down in his notebook.
Onwards.
What? Who was that then? Okay, I don't see any named person. I'm not sure. Oh. Zara and Zurgas? Let's save again. The Midnight Isle's abyssal realm of Nocticia can be found in Ishtar, the great ocean of the abyss. Ocean as in, you know, lava and stuff. Doesn't seem great to swim in. Sounds very similar to your very first time, except most of your party was also down. Since you were a wizard, you had the belt that summoned shadow demons, so was you, Darren. You casting 6+ level spells to summon a demon, and Darren dealing coding damage. Yeah. So, for me, I had Darren casting heal on it. So, the thing is, if heal succeeded, it did 70 damage. As in, if it saved, because it would always save. Its save was insane. If it failed, it would still summon the shadow demon. And the shadow demon would be able to do damage. So I did that. And then when I didn't want to cast heal, I could just do the damage thing or do some healing across the party or stuff like that. But generally when someone went down, I would not even try to heal them. There was no point. Because they had been hit so much already that the negative levels would make them useless anyway. So, yeah. The sound of your footsteps startles the demon, and she gives you a baleful look. You've disturbed me, mortal. Why have you broken my solitude? On second thought, save your answers. Your reasons do not interest me. A boy of about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange round scars that look like they may have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burning eyes, and general appearance suggest that demon blood runs through his veins. He lifts his gaze and gives you a long, sad look. Who are you? I am Zara the Grim, mortal worm, the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Ishtar. I learned from Master Reloadus himself, the trusted mage of Our Lady in Shadow. One day I will surpass my master's skill and take his place. Everyone knows this, including Reloadus himself, so next time you dare to address me, do so with respect, if you'd like your head to remain on your shoulders. Playful Darkness is probably the one enemy that gives most new players the biggest difficulty. Yeah, and yet it only took me 3 tries. Like, when I came back to it, because I did something else, then I came back to it, and then I tried again and succeeded. So, yeah, it wasn't that bad in the end. Well, it was, because everyone died, but yeah. Could be because you're a mythic level 5 compared to 4 when most people meet it. I guess. I don't know if that would have made much of a difference though. Because my mythic companion is half mythic level, so it wouldn't have done anything. It would still be 2. Or wait, is that right? I think so. Well, 2 plus 1, but yeah. I don't know. There's not a lot of things that increased with my mythic level increase, I don't think. There were some bonuses, sure, but I don't know. Show some respect. Back on Galarian, I would have thought anyone as insolent as you some manners. The demon falls silent with surprise and finally answers, I don't know you. I've had no dealings with you. I've never seen you kill anyone's... never seen you kill anyone save for those putrescent rats. Why should I respect you? Because of stories about some strange dull world that is of absolutely no interest to me? Well, no. Just like... because I deserve your respect. No. What are you doing? I'm listening to the ocean and waiting for this worthless whelp to recover enough strength to plunge back into Ishiar's depths. What a shame that I cannot walk its paths myself. How ironic that the most coveted mysteries are revealed to the most pitiful of creatures, mortals. Who is this boy? The demon gives an arrogant snort. Sorgus is my son, the best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I condescend to take care of this wretched creature. Well, make Zara submit. No overlord would accept that, ever accept that tone. I would delete them. Yeah. Are you alright, kid? The boy flinches as you speak to him. He looks at you with amazement, perhaps even fear, then his eyes dart to the demon. Mother, may I speak to her? The demon's voice holds suspicion and anger. Don't speak to the boy. What do you want with him? Are you plotting to steal him away? Be warned, if you lay a finger on him, you will regret it. What are you doing to your son? Tell me the truth. Do you truly think I will answer you, worm? I grow ever more inclined to destroy you as well. Mother tells me to dive deep, to places where moonlight never reaches. Down there The boy stops, his word drowned out by the demon's angry hissing. Sorry, Mother, I won't say any more. Oh, champion! How could we allow this child to remain in the hands of this cruel creature? Yes, hand of the inheritor. Great. Good of you to butt in here. Normally I would say we have no right to deprive a child of the parent's love, but these creatures do not know love. That's very racist of you. Very demonist. Xenophobic? Sure. Taking a child away from a bad mother is not a crime, but rather a good deed. Be gone. Oh my god, I do want to do that, but what would you want for yourself, Zorgas? What would I want? In the depths, nobody knows this word, want. And I wasn't taught it on the surface either. I know how to obey, dive, be quiet, but I don't know how to want. What can I want? Stop addressing my property, worm, or I'll pour the waters of Ishiar down your throat and let the ocean's tiny mollusks devour you from the inside, and turn you into their shell. How can you be so cruel? So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feed and protect him. Little Zorgus is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. He's the only one who shows reliable, consistent results. The demon looks you over, and the confidence in her eyes fades. She shrugs. You want to take the boy? I don't care, he's yours. I won't fight over a trifle like the life of some mortal spawn, especially since it's nearly exhausted its usefulness. Take him and do as you want with him. Okay? Bye. We have a child now. Yay. I don't... Did we want a child? I'm not sure if we wanted a child. Kill him? What? No! I can't just kill him. The boy you saved from his wicked mother gives you a look that's both sad and mature beyond his years. I sense a certain darkness within this youth, hiding deep inside. Yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind, as a child's soul should be. Oh. There we go. Your message was blocked for a second there. Love Angel. I mean, it's a good thing that Automod does its work for, you know, saying that I'll kill you is a bad term. It makes sense. It makes sense that I have to allow that. A second ago she was all like, I'll kill you if you dare to look at him. Now she's gone to, I don't care, take him. Yeah. I think she wasn't confident that she could actually beat me up or anything. She was like, I'm super good at my job, and then I'm like, well, you're being abusive to your child. I'm taking your child from you, and she's like, oh, fuck. Well, sure. I don't know. I guess she was not very confident in her fighting skills, at least. She doesn't know how to 1v1 quickscope only? Maybe, yeah. Yeah. The boy is silent and focused, as if he too heard the voice of the hand, and he suddenly responds. Does the spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how can I carry evil in me, yet not be evil? His gaze pierces you, as if he wants to say something else, but reconsiders at the last moment. Can you see and hear the hand of the inheritor? Yes, he glows, and he's not evil. I think I like him, but I feel there is an What is this? This child with their words, what the fuck? Irreconcilable conflict between us. It's unfortunate. It's a demon child. I know, but still, like... Irreconcilable? What child uses that? I mean, I guess a demon child does. I think I said it correctly, didn't I, Twitchy? Irreconcilable. Is it a child though, or just a form of one? No, it's part demon, so they're not a full demon. It's like a half. Well, I think at least, because she said that only mortals could. So he must be part mortal. I don't know. You did say it correctly? Yeah, I thought so. He's hidden from evil, ergo he's not evil. Yeah. Yeah, since he can see the angel, he's not evil. He's not bad in that way. So this child can hear and see me. He's not evil, nor is he a sorcerer, a mage, or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spells cast by someone else. He just sees. What power does this youth possess? Who are you? Mother named me Zorgas. I am a creature of her making, and until recently, I was her creature in every way. I had many brothers and sisters, but none survived the research, so I was the only one left. Now that my mother is gone, I don't know who I am. Am I Zorgas? But that name means nothing. It was whispered into my mother's ear by Ishiar. So who am I? Tell me about your mother. Her name is Zara the Grim. She used to be a pauper, a diver who collected what Ishiar has taken. The ocean has no floor, so she recovered whatever hadn't sunk too deep. But those bounties weren't as generous as Ishiar is harsh. No one knows the ocean as well as she did. She knows the safe passages and she guides ships, swimming at half speed so they don't fall behind. Wait, so the ships... Okay. Fast swimmer. She's like, oh yeah, I'll have to half my speed so the ships can keep up. Jeez. She's a child of Ishiar. She was created in it. Her first cry burst from her lips the moment she broke the surface. But many centuries have passed since her incarnation. She's dark, like Ishiar. Cruel, like Ishiar. Powerful and uncompromising, like Ishiar. Fertile and merciless towards her children, like Ishiar. What experiments did Zara perform on you? I'm too young, and I don't know enough to judge them. We'd go to the shore, to Ishiar. She'd feed me potions, then force me to dive, deeper and deeper each time. By the time I was 8, I could dive so deep the water pressed on me from all sides, and my body no longer wanted to ascend. I had to stay there as long as I could. Then I'd come up, my nose bleeding, and sometimes my mouth and ears as well, even my eyes. The next day, Mother would make me drink a different potion, then send me down again. It was so dark down there. I could feel the touches of strange dark things. Sometimes their vibrations reached me as if they were communicating with me. On those days I vomited black slime. Oh, that's bad. I tried to hear their voices, but I never had enough time. Mother would be furious, beat me, brew a new potion, and make me dive deeper, stay longer. The last time I spent 7 hours in the water. There were so many vibrations, they enveloped me. I then realized I'm neither food nor an enemy, though I have the blood of the enemy in my veins. What does it mean? I don't understand. It was a little boring, so I imagined I was a giant octopus floating in the deep, waiting for a prey. I'm afraid no one else will tell you more about me because you angered my mother, and she is vindictive. Oh no. Vindictive mother. She's gonna get me. What are we gonna do with you now? I'd rather not go home, and I have nowhere else to go. What do they do, those who have nowhere to go? I don't know. Maybe I should live in Ishiar. I don't think you should live in the ocean. I don't think that's a good place to live. Octopede's gang, yes. Champion, we have no right to leave him here by himself. He needs care, and fate has entrusted you with this child. I have faith that you will make the right choice. Go wherever you want. You'll find refuge as my camp if you so choose. The boy nods solemnly. Thank you for not deciding for me, but granting me the right to choose. Others have not done this, and so I will accept your invitation. The little one is now safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor a remorseless kidnapper will cause him further harm. I'm glad we share a belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I'm certain young Zorgas will be better off in Galarian. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he won't be. Do I want to go here? Loot. more loot.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, and that is back to the tavern. And we could go up to rooftops, but I'm just gonna go back to the tavern for a bit. Because I want to see where the boy is. We can use this, right? Go to the Nexus. So can we then also go back? I would hope so. Oh, okay. Apparently not. Apparently not.
Move out.
So where? Ursula is over there. Hand of the Inheritor. Where's the kid? There's Sheila and Woljev. There's my dog. Virgil, Wendewog. Maybe this way? Darren? Is the boy even here?
You follow.
Where's the boy? Boy? Wait, he accepted my invitation. So where is he? Boy? I mean, Darren is waiting for someone, yeah. He's waiting for me, but I don't know where the boy is. Okay, fine. We'll do the Darren thing. Hi, Darren. Ah, Baron Feldspar, it's so good to see you. You look at that, petrified. I hope everything is rock solid in your life. My dearest Princess Peridot, you look stunning. You almost managed to eclipse Countess Petronella's debut of last year's season. You certainly bested her in your magnitude and your gravity. Darren sits in a circle of stones, making small talk with a perfectly serious expression on his face. When he notices you, he stands up and offers you his hand. He's talking to the rocks. Nice. That's perfectly normal. My dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce my beautiful companion. Here she is, the crown jewel of the evening, Mads, the heroine of the crusade. Baron Feldspar, Princess Peridot, how do you do? I can always count on you, Mads. Darren winks at you. He looks around his social gathering of rocks. Life has failed to delight us lately. Quite the opposite, in fact. It has thrown us into the darkest plane of existence, surrounding us with legions of repulsive demons and dragging us into a struggle between forces we, or at least I, do not understand. If that's how things are, so be it. If life begrudges us opportunities for fun, we must make our own. You seem emotional. Is everything alright? Everything is perfectly fine. Nothing has changed at all. Darren smirks. This whole story was a little too much from the very beginning. The stakes too high, the secrets too serious. Oh, and we keep stumbling over them more than I'd like. What am I doing here? I've never really cared for high politics or games between forces beyond my ken. He gives himself a little shake. Look, Baron Feldspar here agrees with me. And he's a tough, silent type who rarely expresses his misgivings. If you wish, I can invite him to a dinner party when we are back in Dresden. Would you like that? He's a craggy fellow, but a fine conversationalist. You know what? Not even the abyss can hurt us. Take his hands. Yeah. You're literally standing on the corpse of a slain demon lord in the middle of an archipelago composed mostly of other slain demon lords and legendary monsters. As vistas go, this one is far from inspiring, wouldn't you say? Beings of immense power perish here in droves, so what hope do we mortals have? Ah yes, I almost forgot. You're no common mortal. You're a heroine. You possess mythic power. You were chosen by the gods and so on and so forth. Darren smiles acidly. What did I do to wind up in the company of such an extraordinary personage? I like your company more than the company of stones. Darren pauses a little before answering, his eyes glinting. That was very sweet of you to say. Alright, forgive my stupid performance. Perhaps I was a little overwrought. I've had it with these rocks. This little soiree wasn't my finest idea, I'll admit. Are you sure you're alright? Ever since we got here, you haven't been acting like yourself. Sometimes I have this terrible, creeping suspicion, Mads. Terrible and probably preposterous, too. It almost seems as though you generally care about me. Hilarious, isn't it? You figured me out. I do care about you, always, except all the times when you're driving me mad. Darren smiles deviously. Some dishes are only improved with the addition of spice. A dash of madness makes one's emotions deliciously intense. Something strange flickers in Darren's eyes as he answers, choosing his words carefully. I should hate to become a burden to you, or a threat. The brighter the sun shines, the darker the shadows we cast. There I go, speaking gloomy nonsense again. Demons take it. Let us return to the company of our hard-headed guests. Let's forget about it all. Just kiss him. Kiss. Darren kisses you back with enthusiasm, then says, after catching his breath, I cannot say I find the abyss terribly inspiring, but let's spend some time alone together. I really, really hope no demons fall on our heads and spoil our date. Yeah, that would be pretty awful if demons were just to fall out of the sky and... Wait, what? Why are we at the portal of the... What happened? Oh, I guess this is where we rest. So we went back here? Okay. I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't want to know. Put that there. Copy recipe. Okay. Grey boar's over there. Bolgiv is over there. Sounds like you guys held hands. We did, yeah, we did. Do you like working for me? After some thought, the dwarf offers you a slight smile. Yes, I like you, Commander. You don't keep me from doing what I do. You don't try to preach at me, and you act with precision and competence. I respect that. I want to know more about your lost client. He decided to remain anonymous, but I suspect his name is Volodus. I'd already struck off a few lesser demons for him, and later in Canabras a stronger one. And in the battle for Dresden, the client insisted I kill the demon with the dagger he gave me, and tell the wretch that Volodus said hello. According to my client, one stab would be enough. But it turned out differently. The demon survived, a stain on my reputation. I don't know why he got it wrong. Simple incompetence, or did he set me up to fail? Either way, I'd love to have another chat with this Volodus. I did hear about Velotis as well. So maybe we'll get to talk to him. Tell me about your craft. The only thing you shouldn't ask me about is the invisible murder ponies. Trust me, there are things out there you're better off not even mentioning. Invisible murder ponies? There are terrible rumors about them. Instead of an answer, the dwarf just presses a finger to his lips. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna ask all these questions. We can stop there. Invisible murder ponies. Friendship is black magic. Yeah, it is. Terrifying. I will learn the weight of my sword. I will have faith in the inheritor. I am the first into battle and the last to leave it. With eyes half closed, Sela whispers the words of the oath of Iomede's paladins. Trailing off, she opens her eyes and sighs. How did we end up here? I never would have imagined I'd find myself in the abyss. How are you all holding up? I'm hanging in there. I don't feel good in this place. The air stinks like something died, and I'm having trouble sleeping. I keep waking up at night. I think I hear someone being tortured nearby. Pleas and cries echoing towards me, so I wake up and listen, but there's nothing. I keep thinking about everything, praying every day that the souls Sunhammer abducted from the Crusaders weren't brought here. The Abyss will kill them, or infect them with madness, even without the demon's help. Seeing this ocean of evil and injustice before me, it's tearing me apart. So many innocents are held captive here, and torrents of ruinous darkness flow from this wretched place to the other planes. My mind is tested to the limit every day I spend in the Abyss. Iomade help me hold on to it. Focus on the cause. Right you are. Our cause and our duty is what keeps us from breaking. Ilan's wedding didn't go exactly as planned. What does it matter how I am? I can't stop thinking about how everyone who suffered. Clever Sela the Paladin, companion of the gods, chosen one, didn't even notice a demon conspiracy right under her nose. I'm going to officially change my name to Sela the Dimwit. That's how I'll introduce myself to everyone I meet, so that they know they can't count on me. Then, if we're too late to save the souls of all these victims, I will never forgive myself. You know what else I keep thinking about? What happened to Curl? Did he really want to steal the ring? Did he just get what was coming to him? Or was it the fault of the demon who possessed his body? So many questions and so much grief. As if a whole world wound and 2 demon lords out there just waiting to hurt us wasn't enough. Poor Sela. Amber, how are you doing? Nothing else to say. Okay, fine. Social's drawing something, but when he notices you, he hurriedly folds over the paper. Struggling for inspiration? The priest shakes his head. My drawing, it's just not flowing the way it normally does. This place doesn't inspire creativity. Don't tell me you've managed to find some beauty in the abyss. No. Cringing a little, Social shows you a few sheets of crossed out sketches, but you can still recognize the vistas of Alushinira in them. I tried, but I can't. Not here. May the goddess forgive me, but it's beyond my powers. I need to talk to you. Now you know your brother used to be a Hell Knight. What do you think about that? I've always despised those people and always will, but they are hardly to blame for my brother straying from the goddess's path. He only has himself to blame, it seems. I probably shouldn't have put Trevor on the pedestal the way I did. You see, I was quite fervent in my beliefs as a boy, and I thought the teachings of the goddess had already revealed to me all the truths I should know. Now I realize I didn't know a thing about the world around me or about myself. Perhaps his war will chew me up the same way it did Trevor, or perhaps his example would keep me from breaking. Well, let's hope for the latter. Oh, okay. Darren. Darren looks rather distracted. He is staring into space as though he's listening to something deep inside himself. Finally, he notices you, and his lips quirk into a nervous smile. So many people have cursed me and told me I'll end up in the abyss when I die. I suppose I've rather deftly subverted their expectations by getting here while I'm still alive. You don't like it here, do you? Can't you see that I'm afraid? More afraid than I've ever been in my entire life? And believe me, I'm no stranger to paralyzing fear. We are in the most atrocious and macabre place imaginable. Moreover, we're practically surrounded by demons, curse them all. Vile, rotten creatures who can experience something approaching joy only when torturing mortals. You can't even imagine how glad I am to find myself in their domain. Treat this as another adventure. In my world, an adventure is getting totally smashed with a couple of apprentice mages who have just got the hang of basic teleportation spells and waking up several thousand miles away next to someone you've never clapped eyes on before. Someone who might turn out to be a Varisian saber swallower or a dragon in human form, but I'm still willing to consider this an adventure, especially since you're here. You shall have to stand in for the saber swallower, the dragon in human form, and the apprentice wizard who failed to master teleportation. All of them at once. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do that. Sure, yeah, why not? I can do that, maybe. Oh, there he is, I found him. Sorgus. He doesn't have much to say. But we found him. We know where he is. He's in the cave. Okay. Good to know. The boy is in the cave. Now, who else do I want to talk to? Honestly, probably everyone. Also want to do the level ups for everyone. Insanity and key shout. Cool. Okay. And you get that regenerative sinew. Seems pretty good. Heal. Okay. Mythic levels, always a chance. Abundance, Smite Chaos. Enduring spells, why not? Nanio, Greater Abundant Casting. And you get Mythic Ability. No, wait, what do I give you? Time to go home. Thanks for the stream. Have a good one, Twitchy. Have a good journey home. I'll probably stop streaming soon, so you won't miss much besides some management and things. Have a good one. What do we want to give you, Ember? Boundless healing. It's not bad. Elemental barrage. I think boundless healing, to be honest. Or do we have a Ascended element already? You don't. Okay, let's do Ascended element fire. Great. Windwag. It's still kind of weird to me that both Darren and Windwag I could just talk to and be like, hey, you wanna hang out one-on-one? And then just, you know, have a date or something. And they haven't actually talked or mentioned each other and being like, I don't like that you hang out with the other person or something like that. We're just like chilling together, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe not together, but I don't know. I guess they both like me too much to talk to the other about it or anything. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, tell me about the Hell Knights. Or the recruiters would be better source of information. Well, I don't actually need to know anything. It's not that interesting to me, Nanio. It's time for the experiment. I hope these words inspire as much as the enthusiasm in you as they do in me. What's this experiment about? You see, I've decided, though dared would be a better term, to address an issue, which up to now I have preferred to avoid due to my total ignorance in this sphere. Nero lowers her head in embarrassment. I realize it's hard to believe that I, a person of, let's skip the false modesty, superior intellect, could not know something so simple, but it's never too late to fill in the gaps in one's knowledge, right? I'm talking about friendship. To be honest, at first I planned to assign the writing of this article for the encyclopedia to a co-author of some kind, but then I met you, my loyal follower, and suddenly I thought I could write it myself. Nando seems to have reached the limit of her courage, and she looks away. So you've never had any friends? I see no sense in them. You're trying to say you consider me a friend. You misunderstand me. I don't need friends. I have no desire to spend my time on them when I could spend it on my new experiments and discoveries. Nanu explains this to you as though she's speaking to a 5-year-old. I just want to learn what it's like to have friends. For the encyclopedia, nothing more. I realize that you would like to consider me your friend. Why? Who wouldn't? I'm a scientific luminary after all, so I do apologize for disappointing you. Well, if it needs to be done, we'll do it. Let's get started. I'm glad you've agreed. Many would have considered my request to be too personal and refused. It's good that you're above such squeamish sentiment. Here, I've made a list. I based it on my observations of individuals around me and on my personal knowledge of the topic, which I have to admit is far from comprehensive. She hands her a crumpled piece of paper. Study it well. We'll start as soon as you're ready. Okay. Okay, everyone, if you want to have friends, pay attention to this. How to be a friend checklist. It's very important. Friends smile at each other. Gossip about their other friends. Drink alcohol together. No longer required, apparently. Sometimes argue and sometimes copulate. Yeah, okay, that sounds, yeah. Many friends here come. I don't know if this is a good checklist, to be honest. I mean, it's not wrong, necessarily. But, it's a bit of a weird checklist. Smile at each other, gossip about their other friends, drink alcohol together. I don't really gossip about my other friends. Does that mean I'm not a... does that mean I'm not a good friend if I don't gossip? Okay, let's read the list. Right. Point number 1. Friends smile at each other. You raise your eyes to Nanyo, who has already fixed a malevolent grin on her face, the kind that would make you soil yourself if you saw it in the dark of night. Respond with a brief smile. Keeping the unnatural grin on her face, Nanyo hisses through her clenched teeth. You called that a smile? Come on, try again. Give her a wide smile. Your eyes bore into Nanyo's and she stares right back at you. As you both grin as widely as possible, a minute passes in tense silence. Oh no. If that's how it works though, how does the first happen? You need a first friend to gossip about, so you cannot befriend someone that has no friends. Therefore, it's impossible to have a first friend at all. Oh, true. Nanny's actually proven friends don't exist. You're right. But she hasn't realized this yet. You've already discovered what she's trying to discover. She massages her cheeks with her hands. I never imagined being a friend was such exhausting business. So what's next on the list? Point number 2. Friends gossip about other friends. Oh, I've made some preparations for that. She produces several pieces of paper from her sleeve. Come on, let's get to it. Who are we going to gossip about? Okay. Darren. Excellent choice. So what do you think of him? I love him. Oh, interesting. Incidentally, yesterday I saw him, and then he picks up a random piece of paper and reads it. Drinking from a puddle. That doesn't sound like him at all. Really? Excuse me, I'll try again. Yesterday I saw him, and he picks up another random piece of paper and reads it. Eating worms! I feel like Nenio might not know anything about these people. I don't know. I think she might have just pieces of paper with random stuff written on it. Maybe friends start from superposition. You start with 3 people, you start gossiping with both. After a while, the universe is observed and you're friends. Maybe. Maybe you're onto something. So that could be, it could be that friends are real, but that it's very difficult to make a new friendship. Because you need multiple people to begin with. Do you have any idea who we're even talking about? Nenio becomes a little embarrassed, but only a little. No, I don't make a point of remembering those I travel with. That's why I prepared those universally applicable pieces of gossip. She raises her fist with several pieces of paper clenched in it. Thanks for the info. Truth be told, this whole experiment seems like sheer stupidity to me, but how can we learn that stupidity is stupid without doing stupid things? We need to finish what we started. She gives you a satisfying nod and stows her papers back in her sleeve. Stage 2 is now complete. What's next on the list? Okay. Friends drink alcohol together and it says no longer required. Oh right, I should cross out this point. I wrote this and then checked the encyclopedia and recalled that I've already conducted that experiment. And judging by the same encyclopedia, and especially by an odd stain on that particular page, it would be unwise to say the least to try and repeat it. Friends sometimes argue. A new heap of papers appeared in Nenio's hands. Okay, of course, okay. You're uninterested and disinterested in this experiment, and you can't even tell the difference between those 2 words. You can kiss my ass. Not too creative, but it will do. Now we can definitely be considered friends. Yeah. And on that note, I conclude the 4th part of the experiment. What's last on the list? Friends sometimes copulate. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes, that. Take off your underwear. Not all friends have to do that. Is that true? Are you sure? What an unexpected and interesting piece of information. I must confess I wasn't so thrilled about this whole copulation idea from the start. It's so nice that science does not demand this sacrifice of me today. This thoroughly awkward experiment is finally concluded. I've learned what it means to be a friend, and now I can write an article about it for the encyclopedia. Nenio rubs her nose with the pencil. I'm happy that it's over. I am once again convinced that friendship is the most foolish of all occupations. You did it all wrong. Friendship is more than just smiling, gossiping, bickering, and sex. Is it? We've concluded all the assigned actions typical for 2 friends. Of course, I could have compiled an extended list, which would have concluded joint food ingestion and senseless banter with the aim of showing each other in the least attractive light, but how would that change the situation? Do you know what I will write in the encyclopedia? Friendship is a set of primitive rituals intended to help individuals forget about their loneliness. However, I have no interest in that. I see my loneliness as a sign of my uniqueness. The one who leads the way is always alone. God. I'm trying to speak quickly, but it's difficult. Okay, well, that was quite something. I think, okay, check out this mask I found. Nenio snatches the mask from your hands and examines it from every angle. It looks like an average mask, smells like mold, tastes like, yuck, disgusting. The eyes holes are... She puts the mask on and looks at you through it, utterly unremarkable. And yet I sense some hidden magic in this mask. I'd bet my encyclopedia that it must be the answer to one of the riddles of those statues in the Nameless Ruin. The writing on the inside looks very much like one of the answers. With a sigh, she hands the mask back to you. All we have to do now is find 4 such masks and bring them to the statues. You won't forget to take me with you when you had to solve the statue's riddles, will you? You better write it down somewhere. Nenio is extremely interested in visiting the Nameless Ruins after you find all 4 masks. Maybe I should stop the fast talking because I'm unable to do it properly. It's because of I always consider Nenio to be one of those fast speaking types, but maybe I'm over exaggerating as well. I don't know. Originally seems confused. Something is wrong. I feel like I've lost something, or not? It was Desna who lost me when we descended into the abyss. She had been my invisible protection through all those years, and now I no longer feel the divine helping hand on my shoulder. What is this gift you mentioned? You saw it yourself many times. Whenever something threatened my life, the goddess sent her divine butterflies to carry me away. Her powers no longer protect me now that I'm back in the abyss. Can you still enter your dream realm? Maybe? I think so. Originally pauses, listening to something deep inside her, and then smiles shyly. Yes, my dreams are still there, and nobody will take them away from me. You've nothing to fear with me at your side. I know, thank you. Yay! I'm sorry that your dream turned into a nightmare. Don't be sorry for me. It's all a part of the journey, and it would be very naive to imagine my path to redemption as a sequence of pleasant dreams only. I've already described my countless evil deeds to you. Mortals suffer from nightmares born of their past, and I'm glad that I had a chance to experience them as well. Who was the shadow from your dream? Please don't ask. I don't want to be reminded of it. I knew him in the past, and I was hoping that he would never reappear in my life. We both caused each other a lot of pain. Please don't make me relive it all again. That's fair. I probably shouldn't ask this then either. Okay. I think we'll have to leave it there for today. Let's save. And then next time we'll actually delve into the city. I mean, we already went in there, but delve into it properly, you know, with the next full stream. Let's see who is currently streaming. Ulrika is streaming. She's playing some King's Quest 5. Oof. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Jeez. We can do that. Let's go say hi. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're probably wrapping up like Death Mountain and maybe just the entire game. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes, how smoothly it goes. Hi Darius. I hope you had a good time as well. Thank you for lurking. I hope you had a good time. Why do I say that twice? I don't know. But yeah, have a good one. Go say hi to a worker for me. She's lovely. Go have food and drink water and all those things. I will definitely be doing that at least. So yeah, that's it for me. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good rest of the week, and until next time. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.